You're worth 3 in LVT. Someone wanted me to start voicing over. I forget who, but okay. So this is Mephisto on 7, which is Conflictor and Power Reserve. Now the plan is I have an Invul on, but I don't have a WAG, so I'm just gonna bait heavies and just hit. Now I can tank SB3s up to 3, but I don't really want to, so I'm gonna bait specials if I can. And the plan is get him below 30%, and then throw SB2, which will definitely finish him off. If I get too much power, go to SB3. I don't want to throw it because it is conduit, so like permanently done. Here we go. I think I parry accidentally at the start here. But I'm just trying to, yeah, there we go. But it's not a huge deal. Just gonna bait SB2 out. So I'm just sitting here doing good damage, but I need to be phasing more hits if I want them below 30% by the time I get to SB, but before I get to SB3, sorry. So I need to be phasing more, but it's hard because you really don't want to lose all your prowess because it's hard to build back up on Conflictor without WAGs, because you can't really intercept because he always has power, if that makes sense. So here he's at 31. I just want to tap once. He throws that, thankfully. Tap once, then I want to back off, and then throw SB2, which, I mean, it's just 400% prowess potency is disgusting. So, one fight down. This is CGR versus Hype on node 16. I have power backs, still have that Invul on. So I'm just going to do a standard rotation, should put me back like somewhere in power, combo SB2 again. And that ought to be the fight. It's not difficult at all. So yeah. So heavy, light ender, medium ender, SB2. He throws SB2 here, and I almost dex, but I got the sidestep in, so we're good. And then I need a medium ender and SB2. This pushes me almost back to SB2. I could have boosted a bit heavier on the power backs. And then light ender, and then SB2, so it'll push me over to SB3. Not needed, but he's very much dead now. So my next fight is Kitty versus Penny on node 23. So I just wanted to get unblockable and stay unblockable. And just hit, really. There, I'm checking I still have my Invul on. I have a WAGs. So the main thing to watch out for in this fight is Bubble Shield. So every 10th hit, they go unblockable. So basically, her SB2, not counting the first and last hit, is 9 hits. Like the little incinerate thingies, that's 9 hits. So I want her to throw that when I'm at 1 charge, 11 charge, 21 charges, so on. So that after that, she goes unblockable once, I can parry again, and then get right back to that spot. So just gonna keep an eye on Bubble Shield. So I'm gonna parry once at the start, and then I'm gonna try not to parry until she throws another SB2. If that makes sense. So it's important to get your prowess up really early. Here I'm at 14, and so I'm good now. If she wants to throw SB1, she can throw it, and I'll just phase it. She throws SB2 soon. Yeah, here. There, pushes me right up to 10. I can dex there, and then she goes unblockable, and now it's reset. I'm gonna hit a bit here, and then I want to parry once. Oh wait, no, I do that afterwards. So 10 here, she won't go unblockable, like at the SB2, and then I can just like posture myself for the next SB2 afterwards. Here, I'm gonna parry here, and then I want to dex, and then I think I parry again, or I just leave it. No, I just leave it. I missed a couple too many hits there. That wasn't ideal, but it's all good. It's good damage, and then I just want to back up. I'm still in good position to phase an SB2, or block an SB2, but I don't think she gets there before this fight's over. So just trying to throw SB3 there, and that's the fight. It's really easy. Could have gone a bit better with my Bubble Shield management, but overall I'm pretty happy with that. And next fight is Storm Pyramid Dex on node 25. I took this last war using Kitty. So the plan. Thank you, OD, by the way, for the guidance. Now the plan is I want to push her to like just over 1.25 birds of power. And then I want to back off and I want to trigger Dex, because that will push her to SB2. I want to phase the SB2. And then I want to repeat that. But the second time I phase SB2, I want to do medium, light, light, which is what the spacing you need to actually make contact with her, and she can't recover before that happens. And then I want to throw my SB2. And she has like 100 and I think it's 125,000 health. And it's just overkill. This rotation kills just about anyone on Power Snack, but especially Storm X is really easy. And I mess up a bit here, but okay, just parry. I want to hit. Most of my hits are going to glance, so most of my prowess comes from Wags. I actually get lucky here. So that's like 1.25. Dex, she throws SB2. Just phase that, and I want to back off and parry for some more prowess. And now I'm just trying to repeat. Here, I just do a medium there, so I can better situation myself for power. 4 hit, want to back off and Dex, and oop, she throws SB1. So it's not the end of the world. It's fine. It's not ideal, but like it's whatever. Now, almost pushed SB3 there, but I knew I'd be fine. So there's the medium, light, light, SB2, and you can see that is more than enough to finish her off. Next fight, Sauron on 28. I wanted to take this one with Tigra, but then Taters said, well, he said I could, but then in the plan he said Kitty, and I got really nervous because if I went against the plan and died, it would not be a good look. Let's just say that. So I just ended up going with Kitty. Wes, I know you're gonna resub and then unsub for this for not using Tiger again, but that's too bad. Too bad. So I'm just gonna hit and Dex or phase SB1. I kind of do it just depending on how low he is, because usually I want to just exit. I'm really confident in the Dex. But phasing is obviously going to be safer because there's like -5 points of risk involved. I don't know what that is. But there's no risk at all. I think I phased this next SB1 into SB3, and that just more than does the job. Yeah, here we go. And yeah, he's definitely dead. So, Wes, next war, I am lobbying for your resub, but we'll see if I can get it, if I'm worthy or anything. Okay, next fight is White Magneto, node 38, Kitty. It's Hard Knock Life, so I can only parry once in a while, but I don't really need to parry much. The plan is just same as Sauron, actually. It's just hit, phase or deck specials. I think I phase every special, because he only has like 1 or 2 hits on him, depending on SB1 or SB2. And SB3 when it'll kill, but I throw it like when it'll kill. I think he's at like 1% when I throw it. So here we go, I'm unblockable now. And I think he throws SB2 here. Yeah, I just phase it because I don't know, I just phased it. So when he throws SP1 in the corner, I want to delay my light by a second so that it doesn't, so it doesn't whiff. Because if you go too fast, it can whiff. And then if both hits whiff and you're not in phase, you're not in for a good time. So I just want to delay my light a little bit. Like, you don't have to see, that one was barely delayed. But it was just a little bit. That's the fight. Really easy. Next fight is Rintrah on 39. Yeah. So thank you, OG, again for the guidance. I've taken this many times with Kitty, with and without Wags. But, so strategy is just 7 float intercept, so I just want to hit, intercept when I can, make sure I have phase up at, like, all times, and I want to heavy counter his SP1s, and then I want to, if he doesn't throw SP1 and he gets too high in mystical charges, I just want to parry heavy, knock some of those off. If he throws SP2, just phase it. No need to risk dexing. Like, I'm confident on the dex, but just phase. So I'm not going to bait anything here, because triggering MD or trying to trigger dexterity when he has neutralize up, it's not great. Sorry, I'm going to phase this, and then I'm going to back off, and I'm going to parry heavy to get rid of some charges. I think I do it again. Yeah. Now I'm just looking for an intercept. And if he throws SP1, yeah, here we go. So spacing is back up to the very edge of your screen. Then once he starts running at you, do one more dash back, and then you can just charge heavy. So here, edges of my screen, he starts running, dash back, heavy. It's anytime, I mean, like, anytime he runs at you. It doesn't have to be right when he starts running at you. It can be at the very end. It can be whenever, but it's in his running animation. You dash back one more time, and then you're good. Very heavy, and then I'm going to look for an intercept here, and I think I throw SB3 soon. I want to knock down here again. You don't always need a knockdown with the heavy. Yeah, here's SB3. I only really do it if he has like 2 or more mystical charges. If he has like 0 or 1, I will just I'll just back off like 2 more times, and then I can phase back in. But I have it like on every time there, so I'm gonna use energy refills here. No, this is bishop on 50 with Kitty. So I don't want to throw any specials, because 1, it's safeguard, and 2, my SB1 and SB3 are energy. They deal energy damage with Incinerate. So I just want to keep up my phase, and phase the specials for all my damage. And I play a little bit goofy at the start. I didn't realize he was unblockable there, so I take 1 hit, because I tried to block, and if you didn't know, if you try and block with Kitty against an unblockable attack when you're in phase, it will, the attack will hit your phase. It won't deal any damage, but it'll actually hit you, and then the next hit will miss. So, it didn't affect me. It's just gonna get rid of my prowess, and I have to wait out like the regions and stuff. But at this point, it's just gonna be combos, bait SP1s, phase SP1s, get back up my prowess. Ooh, I threw a medium too early there, so just throw that into midair. He still couldn't counter me there or punish me there, but it's just not great timing for me. I need to practice that more, evidently. And here we are. He's almost down. Ooh, I almost missed that. Intercept would not have been ideal. 1 more SB1 phase should deal it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, last fight is Chavez on 53 with Kitty. I have a PS1 expiring like before next war, because there's like a day break, so I just had to use it here for safety, and because it'll probably incinerate so I can parry. It won't push me back up to another SB1, but I don't need it for that. So the plan here is to get up my phase initially. I want to beta heavy, and I want to go in right away. I don't want her activating her like power gain dimension. I just want to go to her very first dimension, which is like, it doesn't do that much. And I can do that 2 times before she starts activating other dimensions, but I shouldn't need to. And SB1 is just if things get hairy, I don't like the position I'm in, I need prowess, stuff like that. So this fight does not go as planned, but we'll see that in a second. So I want to just beta heavy, go in, see there's first dimension up. And I go for an intercept here, and I get hit. I was too late. It's fully on me. And then she throws a heavy that I was not ready to punish, because I was all the way backed up. I don't have phase in. I can't push SP2. She throws SP1. I just block this. I just need one more phase. She has 2 unique dimensions up, which means that she's going to get double the power gain she normally would with just 1 dimension. And it's going to go to SP2. I can phase this, it's not a big deal. And then at this point, she throws another heavy. And here I'm like, I need to throw this SP1. So now I can parry for like 7 seconds. Parry 15k medium, goddamn. I want to parry here again, but she doesn't give me the chance. She still has 1 dimension up, so she's getting a lot of power gain. I just pushed SP2. Gonna phase that one more time. And I got phased back up because I timed that one correctly. So when she throws SP1, I want to dash in, and then I can block it in phase and not take any damage. It's not necessary, but it's like cool trick. And now this fight is much more in control from the start. I actually have prowess, and she's almost down. And I want to bait this SP2 because I don't want to get too high power. I trigger Dex, she throws a heavy, and I hit in like a dumbass. Now she has so much more power than she did before. Almost going to SP3, throws another heavy. If she doesn't throw this here, I'm not in a good spot. But she does. Just like one more combo, and that'll finish it out. So there we go. And that's it.